only question was, does the burger taste like a wall? Because I'm not really into plaster.
No, I would think that it wouldn't necessarily taste like a wall.
Or like wallpaper paste or something.
No, that's a terrible condiment.
Yeah. I always thought so. Now, if you mix a little bit of ketchup in with it,
no,
then it's secret sauce.
No.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Pop Pop Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And we are here to look at the trailer for Marvel's Iron Fist Season 2. And we got a bit of a teaser
Yes.
at one point, and we watched that. This is the official trailer. This came out a day or two ago. Yep. Maybe 2 days ago. 3, 4 or 5 weeks ago. Something.
No, not that far back.
Okay.
I've seen rumblings of this, but I haven't been avoiding it because knowing that we're probably going to look at it. So
yeah, so we're going to look at that right now. We'll tell you what we think about it, and then you can jump into the comments below and let us know what you think. That's how this whole deal works. Anyway, so we're going to do that right now.
You have not been home in days. You barely sleep when you are home. How many times a night you light that fist up? I see how much you're pushing yourself.
Just trying to keep the peace. What am I supposed to do? I didn't ask for the Iron Fist.
I'm fighting for what I believe in, no matter the cost. What are you fighting for?
Try to do what's
That
right.
poor restaurant.
I didn't expect to see you here, brother. We have family matters to discuss.
You and Davos. You were trained together.
I fought my brother. There is no changing what happened. Do you feel that you can just walk through this world as if it belongs to you? The Iron Fist is not a weapon to be held, it is to be used. Now you'll give me what's mine, brother. You will suffer.
The Iron Fist. Davos wanted it.
We can stop him, but I need help.
You're not alone. But you can't save everyone.
I can't just sit here and do nothing. I have become the thing you never had the strength to be.
History doesn't decide what happens next. We do.
We should do this more often. Dinner out, a movie. Date night.
All right, thoughts?
Okay, so this is where my history and knowledge of Iron Fist is severely lacking. I can see obviously that Davos.
Davos.
No, Davos is in Doctor Who, I think.
Whatever.
Okay, I think Davos obviously.
It's all one big universe.
It really
one big
is.
Multiverse.
Yeah, multiverse. He obviously has some sort of power very much like the Iron Fist, but I don't know what it is. So, but it looks like he's on an even keel.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think even, but he may be,
closer.
Yeah, well, it's close. But yeah, if I remember correctly, there is a character very similar called like. This is where my lack of
Steel Fist.
No, but it's like Steel Serpent or something.
Oh,
like that.
hey, go me.
Yes, Iron, Steel.
Yeah, right. It's just
right.
a little bit less. A little bit less than iron.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. Well, and I don't know.
Aluminum High Five is the worst one out of all of them. Yeah. Oh.
So I get all the time when trailers and commercials try to be funny, and it was cute, that little thing, the little tease, the little stinger at the end there. But it always just, I'm like, are you winking at us? People who make the trailers, are you winking? It's just, I don't really like that personally. So, but it was cute, and I'm sure
the first season wasn't without.
No, it wasn't without humor, but it's in trailers and commercials, like radio, TV.
They always
all of it.
end with something.
Always something where they're going, we're funny.
Right.
And I don't really care for that. But that's advertising in general, so I know.
And it's whoever cut this trailer for that.
Right. And I know that's just how they do it, and unfortunately it's just not my taste. So, but other than that, I felt like this was a fun trailer. It kind of shows us, I feel like, and I guess we'll just find out.
Well, we saw the brother and the sister there.
Right.
Very briefly.
Very briefly.
I don't remember their names because it's been too long now since I watched the first season. Sorry.
But I feel like, and I guess when we do see the season, that some of this stuff was out of order. So like there are things like that were towards the end of the trailer, even though the trailer is trying to tell a story.
My guess is though, usually with these trailers, because they don't want to give away too much. So my guess is the trailer's probably comprised of elements of the first couple of 2 or 3 episodes, and then
maybe.
Because I don't think, like, with Jessica Jones Season 2, I don't feel like the trailers and stuff showed much more beyond the first couple of episodes. I think it's just to get you warmed up.
Yeah.
And excited. So, I'm definitely interested to see. Now, some of the flashback stuff may be throughout, but I think, as far as the stuff that's happening now, probably comes from... I can't talk.
No.
Probably comes from the first few episodes. I'm excited for this. I'm one of the few that didn't really have a problem with the first season of Iron Fist. Like I got that it didn't have some of the fight choreography that like Daredevil had.
No.
I think some of that was a time issue. I think they rushed Iron Fist into production and then immediately, toward the end they were going to jump into Defenders.
Right.
So I think that there wasn't enough prep time. But by this point, he's played this character. This is going to be his third television season. Yeah. Plus, I heard he pops up in Luke Cage season 2.
We need to see that stuff.
That yet.
Okay, but I'm also another person who didn't really have a huge problem with Iron Fist season 1. I know a lot of the complaints were about how Danny was kind of whiny, he was immature, he was not, what you expect somebody who's the Iron Fist to be. But
I like your theory on that.
What? Yeah, because he was a kid when he went to when the monks took him in.
He was basically living in seclusion with a bunch of monks.
He had no idea how the rest of the world was supposed to work, so all he knew was he was the immortal Iron Fist, and that should be enough for everybody. But
that's not how the world works, and he just doesn't know that.
He didn't know that yet. He's obviously getting it.
And so I think, here, I think the notion is that where we left things in Defenders, spoilers a little bit, I'm sure you've probably seen Defenders or you don't care about this, but it left with them assuming that Matt was dead.
Right.
We know from the end of Defenders that's not true, and then we know that we'll get a Daredevil season 3.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of that, it was like he felt compelled to step in to sort of keep Hell's Kitchen safe in Matt's absence and to be the kind of protector that they're used to having since Matt's gone. So it seems like that's where it is. The trailer's starting off with her asking him, with Jessica Henwick's character, asking him, how many nights have you actually been at home and slept? How many times a night do you light up that fist? Mm-hmm. That kind of thing. We know that it takes a toll on him.
It does.
To do that. And so I'm curious to see where he starts off in this. Is he worn down? Is he weakened by everything that he's been doing? Or has he found, a more centered place where the Iron Fist comes more readily when he needs it, and that sort of thing, which will show some maturity, I think, on his part. And, and again, having survived some of the stuff that he's been through, I think that those kinds of things would mature you as well.
Yeah.
And I think, too, that the writers, just on the business side of things, I think the writers and the producers of the show have heard some of those complaints and are aware of them. And so they're like, well, we know what we were trying to do. They didn't get what we were trying to do, so let's find some middle ground here to...
Or maybe not only did they not get it, but maybe it just didn't translate well. So, it's just a lack of, real, audience receiver sort of thing.
Right.
So.
But we've got the Daughters of the Dragon represented here. We've got Misty, and Colleen. So that's kind of cool. It would be nice. I don't think they're going to get their own series.
No.
But it would be really nice to just see them have, an episode of their own where it's just the two ladies doing their thing so that we get that vibe, and same, I think the same for Luke and Danny, just to give them a Heroes for Hire episode or something would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have not finished Luke Cage, as we said, season 2, that is, because her work schedule has been all over the place. That's going to settle down fairly soon so that we can jump into that a little more fully. Same thing with Cloak and Dagger. We're behind on some Marvel things that we need to catch up on.
We'll catch up.
We'll have some space though, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't coming back until like 2032 or something like that. But I'm excited for this. It feels like they did take what worked from season 1 and what worked in Defenders, and then what was complained about in the first season, and went, okay, well here's our tinkering with that to make this thing better.
And I think it's going to be great. I really do. Like I said, I didn't have a problem with Iron Fist season 1. I could see why people were complaining, but I feel like this is going to show some growth on Danny's part, so I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know if we're going to get another season of Defenders. That hasn't been announced yet. We do know we've got more Daredevil coming. We've got more Punisher coming. And then of course we've got this. So we know those are coming our way. I'm excited about those. And who knows, the way they're doing some of these little crossover elements, we may get the Defenders in like an episode of something.
Maybe.
But without it being a
whole
Defenders series. Yeah. I would love to see another Defender series.
Yeah, that would be fun. It was just fun watching.
We're also getting Jessica Jones season 3. They've mentioned that already as well, so that'll happen. Anyway, that's it for us. The question is, what do you think about this trailer? Are you excited about Iron Fist season 2, or is it just not your cup of tea?
Or are you just worried it's not going to deliver on what they think that's going to deliver?
Sure.
On?
And if you're a fan of the comics, I can definitely see the concern over the differences between the media, but I really think that they're moving in that direction. I just think they're taking their time. So anyway, let us know what you think in the comments below, and we'll talk to you about that down there. In the meantime, if you like this video,
hit that thumbs up
and consider subscribing to the channel. We love it when you do. And if you're already subscribed, hit the bell icon so you can be notified the next time we drop one of these. And we do have some things coming up, right?
We do.
Yeah. So anyway,
we do.
Be on the lookout. Until next time, folks.
Bye.
Bye.